It Takes inspires people to do purposeful action in the world. We provide access and methods for students to make positive decisions for themselves, others, and the planet.
We really do have to start with the kids. We have to start with the youth. We're not taught empathy as children. We're not taught to communicate in compassionate ways, and we're also not taught of our own power.
Middle school is that time in their lives where they're going to doubt themselves to begin with because they're still finding out who they are. And then on top of that, there's the, all the other stuff that we add as a society.
When I was running a conflict resolution with students, I was talking up here and they were talking here, and we weren't communicating. All It Takes gives us that common language to communicate, to problem solve.
Our tactic with All It Takes is to go into communities, all communities, because every single person can emotionally relate to feelings of suffering, feelings of loneliness, feelings of separation, and encourage young people to rise up, not only together, but individually as well, really inspiring leadership and empowering leadership.
We have to be giving our kids the skills to run their lives rather than fixing their problems for them.
I want to be able to share something that has helped me in my journey, and it's something that I as well learned at All It Takes, which is embracing the unknown.
All It Takes is different because we're not intervention-based. We teach proactive, preventative skills.
If you do something the way you've always done it, it's more than likely that you're gonna get the same result.
My first time being here, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. It's crazy how much I was able to open up in such a short amount of time.
We use such a simple framework: notice, choose, and act.
Notice, choose, act. It's brought a lot of awareness to myself and just looking within before I can make change anywhere else.
Activities, challenges, games, the trainings, they allow them to actually experience something in a way that they're also feeling it.
One of my little ones, a little girl, she was so afraid. She says, "I'm afraid of heights. I'm so afraid of heights." I saw her standing 30 feet in the air. The look on her face was just priceless, priceless. I loved it.
They are tough challenges. We want them to get a little frustrated. And then they realize, okay, well, how can I choose so that the outcome is the way I want it to be? And then what actions are we taking? And we actually let them take those actions.
We get in groups and feel like we're at home with family.
I honestly don't think that I am athletic, so when I try to do the activities, I'm thinking, oh, I'll just let them do it. And I felt like I could actually trust in myself. The people in my group could trust me, that I could trust them.
I ask kids often if they feel alone, even in the midst of a large crowd. And almost everybody's hand goes up.
We get into a group to share, and he, first of all, was the first one to raise his hand to share when he normally was the last. And when he went to speak, we had to give him a few minutes because he was going to cry, because he was literally like, I thought I was the only one. I thought it was only me who dealt with all of this. And then he saw all of the rest of the students, and he's like, this whole sense of compassion, understanding, and belonging that I don't think he ever gets.
We might look different, we might come from different backgrounds, we might have different amounts of money in the bank, but we have way more similarities than we have differences. And if we are just, if we're just courageous enough to reach out, they realize how similar they are.
It gave a lot of people the awareness that they had the right to speak up, that they had a voice.
The CDC has the statistics on bullying and suicide, and the flags are raised. And now we have to do something about it. And All It Takes has a solution that can change the world for students across our globe.
was just amazing to me how I've changed in 24 hours when I've been trying to change since year one.
It's so inspirational for me, and it's definitely the people and the staff that come and just like fill me up with so much joy.
I feel like I have people behind me, and I feel like I can count on them for anything.
I'll also be able to like understand the world around me and like be able to appreciate and encourage others, and like not be shy to speak up and let others know that they're like doing a good job, or try to push them to do something great.
If everybody in my community came to All It Takes, I think we'd have a whole lot of kids who could change the world.
When I got to the top, I looked at the ring and I saw myself jumping for my future and for the rest of my life, and I just leaped, and I mean, I got there, I touched it. I feel so amazing right now. I feel like such a success, and I really hope I can do that for the rest of my life. I hope I can be able to conquer my fears. And
it is so important for us now more than ever to empower our youth with kindness, empathy, compassion, self-worth, self-love, and self-honor, so that as these kids grow into adults, hopefully they have a chance at a future that looks different.
Our discussions this year have been deeper than I ever thought they would. They're pulling things out that I never thought of. It opens up to wanting to learn more.
You're always trying to get your kids to work with each other, for each other. The high fives, the compliments that they give each other. I'm so glad this program came to our school.
Once experienced, it opens your eyes and gives me a great amount of hope for our youth and what's to come.
What people are teaching and learning here needs to be experienced by everyone at least once in their lives, because it is seriously one of the most impactful things and most beautiful experiences I've ever had.
Prevention, proaction versus intervention and reaction is what we need to be doing.
I ask that you take the opportunity to invest in our future by investing in our kids.
Let's give them the skills today to prevent the issues of tomorrow.